as the guys are suggesting, to get out there and see if his strength is good enough to hold off the challenge that will come, maybe from Solomon, maybe from Osagie, if his fitness is where it should be. But I've got a feeling Dai really has no option if he's out there in lane 6 but to get through this first 200 in the front. Great race in store. Pride. And battling for your distance as well. Middle distance versus the 400-metre hurdler. And Dai has gone quickly down the back straight. Solomon started well. Andrew Osagie trying to get on terms, and the American looks as though he's really gone off with strong intent to get into the front here. They're going to break at this point. You'll see the cones, there they are. Solomon has got ahead of Greene, and these two well ahead of the rest. So Andrew Osagie's got to play the waiting game here. 23.5, that's much quicker than the 800-metre man's capable of. Have the others overcooked it? May well have done. Solomon looking up at the screen. Greene looking comfortable behind him, just slotting in nicely. Running the tightest line. Osagie just getting a little bit closer, and Langer there as well, but it'll all happen in the last 200. Solomon takes the bell, looks strong. Greene just starting to tire a little bit, and here Osagie taking closer order. Now are the knees going to pick up as Osagie starts to kick down the back straight, and the strength of the 800-metre man beginning to come to the fore. Greene's puffing hard. Solomon still looks strong at the front. The American has this one, unless he fades badly. Greene's coming again, as holding up Osagie, who's fighting to get there. The American's going to win it. Solomon takes the title. Good time as well.
Good, strong performance from Dai, though. He was very comfortable the first, you imagine, 300 metres. Well under distance for him, but this is when it was going to really start to hurt. And you could feel the pressure from Andrew Osagie. He was glancing at the screen to see exactly where everybody's position was, but he drove hard for the line and was rewarded with a good second place. But an incredible performance by the American. Let's have a look now. Just as they enter the final turn, you can imagine Dai's legs are feeling it. Andrew's still full of running. In his major event, of course, the 800 metres, he'd still have 200 metres to go. But Dai dug deep and ended up with that British bragging rights. Hurdlers over the distance runners.
Well, Dai's here with me, Andrew as well. Well, that was you gave the crowd a tremendous amount of entertainment there with that. How did you find it, first of all, Dai?
I was a bit surprised with the speed that Dwayne went out at, but yeah, he sort of beat me to the break initially, and that was it. Then he sort of dictated the pace. Just pleased with the time, really happy with the 1:16. I saw the time I was looking for.
Excellent. And Andrew, you saw your 800-metre stamina maybe coming back at the end. It looked like you were going to get back in it, but Dwayne had shot off.
Oh yeah, definitely. I knew I was going to lose a lot in the first lap, just had to not panic. I've missed too much training really for what I wanted. So to run a time like that, I'm really happy. And so to be a good competitive race, I'm glad for that as well.
I saw you sort of bowing in deference to this man at the end as well. Was it a personal battle? You wanted to beat each other, did you?
Yeah, it was a very friendly banter, I think. We both wanted to beat each other. We don't do this race very often. And I'd love to race him again in a few months' time. And I think we put on a good race for the crowd, so it'd be nice if we can get a few more Brits.
Yeah, do you fancy that as well?
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, any time, yeah. No, I knew one of us, whoever's going to win out of two of us, was going to get the British record. So that's where the competitive came in, competitive edge. I'm just gutted it wasn't me, but definitely if we want to go in a couple of months, I'm definitely up for that.
Well, it's great to see you doing this for the crowd and for the people at home as well. Well done, guys.
Cheers. Thanks for the support. Cheers.
75.7, that's a new national record for him as well, indoors incidentally. Dai Greene, national record, as we've just said. Andrew Osagie, personal best, and Langer, he ran pretty well. Also the 1500-metre man in 4th place.